Hello, my name is Angelica Thompson. Today I'm going to be talking about barcode medication administration at Dartmouth. The agenda for today is going to be discussing the need for barcoding, looking at solutions to barcode medication administration here at Dartmouth. I will look at the budget very briefly and then come with a conclusion. Currently, Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center uses electronic medical records, which means that any doctor or nurse can access a patient's chart from anywhere within the hospital. When a patient is needing a medication, the nurse needs to go to the system, look it up in the electronic system, pull it from the AccuDose, and walk to the patient's bedside. The verifications they use are looking at the patient's wristbands and asking the patient to verify their date of birth and name. This system leaves a lot of room for human error when a missed dose or an incorrect dose can save a patient their life. The first problem on the next slide that we're going to look at is related to time. Timing errors are a common event in medication administration. A study was done in the New England Journal of Medicine where 100 patients were assessed on admission. Of these 100 patients, 6.5% of them had medication errors related to timing alone. These adverse drug events were preventable. The medication errors that are related to timing, on average, were 16.7% without the use of barcoding. When barcoding was used, this dropped down to 12.2%. The next ramification, number 2, is going to be talking about money. Because barcoding can improve patient safety related to medication administration, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act is considering giving financial incentives to all hospitals who implement barcoding medication administration in the year 2013. On the next slide, we are going to talk about patient safety. Patient safety is the cornerstone to any good medical care. Patient safety is making sure that your patient is in the low position in their bed, making sure that their medications are correct, making sure that they get the proper care that they need. In relation to medication administration, missing a dose or giving the wrong dose means that you're not holding the patient's best interest at heart. By implementing barcode medication administration, it would eliminate this error and make it much safer to follow the 5 rights of medication administration. The next slide lists the 5 rights of patient medication administration. These are that you have the right patient, that you have pulled and are giving the correct drug, that you're giving the right amount of the drug, that you're giving it the right way, whether it's via tablet, IV administration, oral, liquid, whatever the form may be, and that you're giving the medication at the right time. So, looking at the first solution. When we implement barcode technology at Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center, it will improve overall patient outcomes. It will reduce medication errors. It can save time. It can save money, because there will be fewer lawsuits against adverse drug events that will occur because of an incorrect drug being given or being given at the wrong time. On the next slide, we look at executing barcode medication administration technology. It is not an easy task. It is going to take a lot of work. It is going to take a lot of cooperation and collaboration with a lot of team players. Barcodes will need to be assigned to every medication in the pharmacy. This will be a large task for pharmacy and technicians to take on. Every medication will have a unique and personalized scannable code, and every patient on admission will be given a barcode wristband that will also have a personalized code that can be scanned. This will mean that when a patient goes into when a nurse goes into a patient's room to give a medication, they will scan the drug, they will check it against the computer system, they will scan the patient's wristband, and then check again in the computer system. This system is devised to scan and alert the nurse if there is a discrepancy between the medication that's being given, the amount that's being given, the time that it's being given, or the patient that it's being given to. This ensures the 5 rights of medication administration are met consistently and correctly every single time. In order for this to be implemented, there's going to be a variety of personnel that are needed. There's going to be a project manager, which would be myself. There will be trainers that will need to be brought in that are familiar with the technology and how to use it, and in-servicing will need to be done with everybody involved. IT will need to be involved to make sure that the handheld scanners and computer systems are compatible and working. The pharmacy will need to be on board because they are going to be responsible for double checking and triple checking everybody who has questions, and to make sure that every drug in the pharmacy is scanned accurately and completely. And there will be all the full and part-time employees that will be needed for various stages. Looking at the budget, the cost of bringing barcoding to our facility is going to be around $3 million. Yes, this is a large amount, but if you look at the full report that I presented, on page number 6, it states that we will break even on the investment within 3 years, so it is well worth the cost. To gain barcode medication administration here at Dartmouth is a daunting task, but the impact and the possibility to improve patient care is well worth the effort. By reducing errors related to medication administration, we will be improving time management, we will be saving money, and most importantly, we will enhance patient safety here at Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center. This concludes my presentation. At this time, I would like to open the floor for any questions or comments. Thank you.